Alright, I'm back. Got another envelope. See? This one should be my author copies. So the last time I did this little unenveloping video, you got to see these, the proof copies. And if you watched that and you recall, I had a couple of challenges with the full bleed pages not making it all the way to the edge, although the tops and the bottoms came out nice. After a lot of back and forth with Amazon KDP, it sounds like the issue was probably that those are proof copies and they don't do the same quality checks that they do with final print author copies. So I ended up making the book live and official and ordered some author copies, and depending on how these look, if they look good, I'm going to go ahead and say go ahead and buy your own copies. So let's take a look. That was already kind of open. Dun dun dun. Alright. Do a quick comparison to surface details. So I did make a couple of other slight changes that I noticed that I don't know if anybody else would, but this one's the proof copy. This is the author copy. You can see I changed the outline around by Toby Gray on the bottom here, and I moved it down away from Mr. Duck's chin there, so it looked a little less weird. And I changed the color of the outline around this font. Made it a little smaller around here so it looked a little less blobby. Yeah, and I like the way it looks. So far so good. No problems on the back. I've actually got my barcode and ISBN number, not ISBN number because the N stands for number. My ISBN on here, which is good. Now we look at the inside. Actually, why don't I come take a closer look with me here. Alright, let's look at the guts of the book. So all the basic print quality looks good to me right off the bat. But the big concern was always about the full bleed pages. How are we doing here? I do believe that's a pretty tight full bleed there. That goes right to the edge. I don't see any sign of a white edge. So that is fantastic. Same here. That's just the, here. Let's make that more noticeable. See? No white edges. Awesome, awesome, awesome. No white edges there. Things look square and even. Full bleeds, top, bottoms, and sides. Sweet. Let's check another copy just to be sure. Skip right to the full bleed pages. Yeah, I mean, that's like perfect. Awesome. Well, what I'll do also is I'm going to do a little quality check of the actual printing and inks and vibrancy of the colors. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite pleasantly surprised here. I had heard mixed things about doing children's books and full bleed printing as a self-publisher, excuse me, through Amazon, but that was from quite a few years ago when I first looked into it. Clearly they have improved from at least what I had read. So there you have it. This is ready to go to homes all across the world. So go ahead, go on to Amazon.com. You can search for 10 things in Toby Gray. This will pop up because I've done that test and it works. And you can order as many copies as you can afford to order. I won't stop you. That's pretty exciting. Before you go and order your very own copy of 10 things here, you may have noticed the shirt that I'm wearing. This is indeed one of mine. This is that final parkour bobcat design that I've been talking about in my various social media presences for the last few months. I had wanted to do a print quality comparison between the printer that I had been using for all my other shirts and a new company that I've heard good things about, and they offer a larger array of products that I can put my art on. And I ran into a couple of issues with actually getting my order processed. They did a quality check and recognized that I had some transparent pixels in my image that I had forgot to clip out, and instead of just printing it anyway, like my old original printer does, they put it on hold because it does weird things when it tries to print transparent pixels because the ink isn't transparent. Unfortunately, I did it as a one-off order. I hadn't set up my own account, so they didn't have a means really of notifying me that they had the order on hold. But I was able to track it down and get it sorted out. And I've got the shirt from my current printer and the shirt from the potential new printer. And right off the bat, I have to say that the new company, the image is sharper and the colors are more vibrant and more accurate to what I produced on the screen. So I think I might be going with this new company. It's going to take a lot of legwork to make that happen. But for those of you that want to order my shirts through Etsy, you won't see any changes. You'll see the images, you'll click order, and the process will be the same. But it may take a week or two for me to get set up that way, move all my stuff over to the new company and get it integrated with Etsy. And in the meantime, I don't know how quickly I'll be able to get this one up and available, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. And then as far as other big news that's going on, if you haven't seen it in my other social media places, I've spent the last couple of weeks giving myself a headache doing what I like to call the small brain or lowercase b brain activities, as opposed to the uppercase B brain activities, which is drawing and making art and stuff. It's the business aspect of doing what I do, and I have finally filed the paperwork. I officially am now Toby's Brain LLC, and this PMD press here on the back, that is, well, not quite yet. I haven't finished filing the paperwork for that, but that will be officially one of my imprints. And my Plunger Monkey Designs Etsy shop is also going to be official and part of my LLC. I've given myself a lot of headaches over the last couple of weeks trying to set this up, but that is a significant milestone, and I'm glad that that step is done and I can move on to other steps, and hopefully I will be back to spending most of my time drawing and painting and doing the art stuff that I am compelled to do and I love to do more than all the other real world business headache inducing stuff. So yeah, go buy your copies of 10 Things, buy shirts from my Etsy shop, and I'll see you next time.